Next item on the agenda this evening is the Mayor's report, and I have a few updates for tonight. So the first update I'll deliver will be on rental assistance program, and then I'll give a longer update on the city's boards and commissions who have not been meeting since the state emergency order went into effect. So on March 23, 2020, the City Council authorized $100,000 towards rental assistance for residents impacted by COVID-19. Up to $500 a month for up to 3 months is available to residents needing help paying their rent. The statistics published last week in Agenda Bill 791 on Friday, which is on tonight's consent agenda, were accurate at the time the agenda was published. However, we've updated them. So I'm going to provide you with some new numbers because things have changed just since Friday. As of May 1st, 2020, over 3/4 of the allocated funds have been distributed. That's $78,000. The equivalent of 158 households were able to benefit from the program. Of those, 129 received assistance once, and 29 received assistance for more than 1 month. And this represents a total of 486 residents, broken out as 408 residents receiving a single payment and 78 residents receiving a rental payment of more than 1 month of assistance. So this is the second month of the program since council adoption, and some households have requested assistance for the second time. 94% of the households who received rental assistance experienced layoffs, lost jobs, or reduced work hours. The remaining 7%, including those who had health-related problems or a lack of childcare preventing them from working. So we would like to extend our appreciation to our two partners, the Issaquah Community Services and St. Vincent de Paul St. Joseph Issaquah Conference. These two volunteer-based organizations have helped distribute the funds and ensure that the residents get the help they need. Next thing I'd like to talk about, and I have 3 different items under boards and commissions. So the first is that, as reflected in Agenda Bill AB 7937 that you'll see on the consent calendar tonight, due to the inability to conduct interviews of applicants and in order to limit further delays as the city's boards and commissions do begin to convene again, I'm extending the terms of the sitting board and commission members that would have otherwise expired on April 30th, 2020 for a 1-year period. That's not every person on every board and commission because we rotate the terms so that we don't have that, but some would have been expiring on would have expired on April 30th. As stay-at-home restrictions lift, there will be an extended phased approach to the boards and commissions returning to their work based on the nature and timing of the work plan items. The next thing under boards and commissions is the sunsetting of the Rivers and Streams and creation of a new environmental board. The Rivers and Streams Board is sunsetting. The unfortunate fact is that the Rivers and Streams Board was functionally given a very narrow purview as of late, and they met, and that meant that they rarely met in the last several years. That needs to change. The boards and commissions serve an important role in local government and serve as a community voice on issues of importance to the community. I strongly feel and have discussed many times with the administration and council members that we absolutely need a board and commission that regularly advises us on environmental and climate change issues broadly. Environmental stewardship is an important pillar of our city's strategic plan, and we need a commission to help us achieve our goals in this area. So that the Rivers and Streams Board is being sunsetted is not a reflection on the importance of the work or a reflection on the competence and dedication of board members. The board members graciously dedicated their time and expertise to this board for many years, and I thank them for this. The administration is committed to forming a new board commission that will focus on the environment this year. Focus on the environment in this year, 2020. This board or commission will meet regularly, at least once per month, based on the council work plan items that are referred. The staff liaison for this group will be our sustainability coordinator, Megan Curtis Murphy. Community members that are interested in environmental stewardship, environmental policy, and planning and climate action should reach out to Megan to be part of the discussions around the formation of this new board or commission. Council will be tasked with the approval of the formation of the new commission and any code updates required to create it. During the transition, we will assume, unless otherwise advised, that current members and applicants who had applied for the Rivers and Streams Board in early 2020 would likely be interested in applying for the newly constituted Border Commission. As well, an advertisement to the community at large will be completed to ensure all regular and alternate seats are occupied. I look forward to tracking progress on the formation of this new Border Commission over the course of 2020. And the last update on boards and commissions is on the development of a new recovery task force for Issaquah. I'm convening a Mayor's Recovery Task Force which will advise the city on various issues related to responding to the pandemic and future reopening of city services and programs. The task force will also advise the city on other community initiatives that are important to Issaquah residents and businesses over the next several months. Membership of this new task force will primarily consist of current members of the cities and boards commissions, and the following individuals have been invited to participate on the task force. Jason, and apologies for any mispronounced names, Jason Voice of Planning Policy, Marisol Visser of Transportation, Mike Brennan from the Development Commission, Nina Milligan, former City Council member and also on the Transportation Advisory Board, Pavel Aprakian from Economic Vitality, Randy Harrison from Planning Policy, Sakat Sen from Economic Vitality, Trish Bloor from Arts, Janine Sanders, I selected her as a community member at large, Grace Chen, I selected her from the community to represent youth and young adults, and Shashi Kulkarni, who is a retired community health professional. We have 3 alternate seats as well, Marlene Waxa from Parks, Ron Fall from Planning Policy, and Stephanie Solomon from Transportation. Ongoing regular meetings will be held from 4 to 5:30, the second and fourth Tuesday of each month, May through August, and the task force may be extended depending on the progress of the pandemic response. And that concludes the Mayor's report for this evening.